Hari Om. Happy to be in the next talk session of child psychology. Today I wanted to talk on the topic mediocrity, where you get satisfied with a very ordinary or a below average attempt. So how does this mediocrity get instilled in the child? Or how do they pick up this habit? Again, it's come to us, maybe the teachers, parents, anybody. Due to their work or due to their, you can even say they are not aware of it, that this is the way this has to be done. This is the way this has to be, given. When they give that habit of the child, that whatever they are doing is fine. Whatever they are actually working on or talking or missing certain things or not being responsible about certain things. Everything is fine. It's okay. The next time they will do it or the next time they will learn. That's in the time. Slowly the child starts to, becoming a little bit of an irresponsibility, not being punctual, not being regular or not giving in the best for any of the activity. Of course, the parent is completely at the back of the child to do something to this level or to, this is the way you have to do it. Yeah, that's there. But what I am saying is, this cannot be continued always, is it not? We have to instill certain things in the beginning of their growing years. For example, in our academy, we have something called story reviews, or we also have started something called proverb reviews. So children start reading books, explaining about it, and first and foremost a review is where they give in the opinion of how they found the book, what did they like in it. So you teach the analyzing situation trait in children. Whatever is this, if a question is asked in maths or it is some other general question regarding an essay, it may be anything. First and foremost you have to know to analyze it. So how do you build upon it? How do you encourage them to ask questions, to learn about it? So when they are studying itself, they read a paragraph, you can tell them to form as many questions as possible from the paragraph so that they can form those questions and knows the answers. Like a game you can play, they can form the questions and we can answer it also. So slowly they will start analyzing each situation by asking questions like what did they like in the book, how did they like that character, which character did actually they were impressed with, and why. So all these reasons of why, what, when, everything starts. Slowly the analyzing habit is formed in the child. And the child starts to give in the best in whatever it may be, in academics, it may be an outside sports activity. Okay, if I am not able to aim or if I am not able to take the shot given from that side to me, so why I have not lost? Why I have lost it? What is wrong in it? Is my focus wrong? I was not quick enough. So how should I practice more? Anything. It may be games, it may be academics, it may be any other co-curricular, it may be anything. So when these child are not taught all those things in the young age, okay, in the young age I mean, yeah, I do mean 3 years, 4 years. If they are not taught that, then whatever you give them becomes a heavy burden for them. They are not taught to read, or they are not, it's not like that, poi story book padi, poi ada padi, poi idu say, adu say. No, it's not like that. I didn't mean like that. Okay, at least in the beginning, till that habit is formed in them, we cannot, you teach them, you play with them and teach a story, or you play with them, or you ask them questions, or you make them as a leader. Everybody likes to be a leader or a teacher, that side. So yeah, you make them do that also. It's absolutely not a problem. See, who's the student here and who's the teacher is not there. That's not the problem here. Okay, so anybody can change roles, but then we have to be clear on what we're trying to tell them. When this happens, slowly the child will know that it has to do its best. Has it done? Start writing, having a diary writing information or anything, I think I was telling this in the first video also, that the children should know to analyze that why they have missed something. Suppose the child has missed a class. The child has forgotten it. Yeah, that's what. But they take it, especially this generation. Yeah, I forgot. Yes, ma'am, I forgot. Or sometimes it just remain mum. They don't answer you at all for any of the query what you ask them. You are answerable to whatever it is. You answer sometimes very well. How did you get good marks? How come you got 100 upon 100? Oh, I studied so well. I practiced it so well. Nobody will say it was an easy paper. It was not at all to the level of what we had prepared. It was a very simple one. So we got scored very easily. Very few. You can just count in one hand. The others will always say, oh, I studied like this. I practiced so much. I did so much. That's why I did. It's the same thing you ask them. Why did you do this mistake? Why did you miss? You're supposed to submit it today. Why you didn't do it? How come you have just been late to the certain sessions? How come you have missed it? There will hardly be any answer. That feeling of guilt that you have not done something, that you have not submitted something, that you have not done something up to a level. Or sometimes children give, many of the times you find, the school teachers will be very well aware of it. Sometimes the papers are submitted in such a pathetic manner, like actually you feel like crying. Time has been given, timetable has been given, everything has been given. So what is stopping them? So we have asked them a zillion times, why if you have any doubts or something, please clear it. But still, there are children who adapt to this type of method where they actually don't mind failures. They are not very guilty about it. Or you just have to teach them in some way or something. One method which I have adapted very recently. So when the child doesn't feel guilty at all that it has missed a class. It has been absent for unknown reasons and no information has come right from the child or the parent itself feels very bad to inform something because the child's forgetfulness. So we have started clapping in the class. Very good. Excellent. You missed a class. Oh, you missed 2 classes this week. That's really good. That's really good. Very appreciable. Bring in some sort of a little bit of guilt that it is not done and it is not going to repeat it. These are certain things which we can talk very casually. We can say, oh, Chinna payan, he will pick it up slowly. No, it's not like that. They never pick up. You have to teach them that no. You have to do this work, you have to do it. You have to submit it on time, you have to submit it. And submit it in a very excellent manner. So you have to submit it in an excellent manner. That doesn't mean you are going to get 1 month time. No. Everything is time locked. Let's meet again to talk about side psychology and how we can make our child a better one. Thank you. And Hari Om.